Starters tonight will look like this. We'll start with Mary Hardin-Baylor. At forward, number 1, 6'5", 215 pounds from Thorndale, Texas, Ty Prince, 17.6 rebounds per game. For the Spartans, starting at forward, the cold, cool shooter, Cole Frilling from Coldwater, Ohio, 6'6", 195, 16 points a game for number 14. Back to Mary Hardin-Baylor. Number 25, Luke Feely, getting banged around by his teammates, 6'4", 210 sophomore, 12.6 rebounds. For the Spartans, say hello to Brian Hines, a graduate student, number 24, 6'7", 240 pounds, 7 points, 6 rebounds per game for Hines. Back to the Crusaders. 6'1" junior guard, number 4. Watch out for this young man from Big Sandy, Texas. Josiah Johnson, 25.6 rebounds, 3 assists per game. Say hello to Mitch Prendergast. He's from Texas, Dallas to be exact. Mitch, the shooting guard, 17 points, 3 rebounds per game. Back to Mary Hardin. Carson Hammond, wearing number 10 from Belton, Texas, 6'2", 165, senior guard. He can light it up from outside. Look out for number 10. Griffin Cornicker, the point guard from Rochester, New York, 6'1", graduate student, 7 points, 4 assists, 6 assists per game. Rounding out the top 5 for Mary Hardin-Baylor, number 30, from Texarkana, Texas, 5'10" junior guard, Kyle Wright, and then say hello to Bob Fowler. Bob Fowler, the 6'4", 185-pound senior, number 20, 10 points a game for Bob Fowler from the Wellington School in Columbus, Ohio. I'm Ron Jantz, along with me, Jack Vaselaney. And Jack, I am already out of breath, brother. You are biting your nails.
I'm about ready to get this game started. This is going to be, I've been waiting for it. I'm excited to see what happens. Now, Ron, Mary Hardin-Baylor likes to play very fast. If you saw, I believe their last game they ended up with 98 points. I believe I saw games of theirs where they're in the 100-point range. This team will play very fast. A system that Case, for the most part, will be okay with. However, that is all abiding by the assumption that we think Case is going to hit shots. Case has actually, the last 2 games, had a lot of struggle hitting shots. They found different ways to win games. Going into this game, I do think they're going to need to hit shots to get through this. Mary Hardin-Baylor, I believe, likes to play kind of a matchup zone. That might take a couple possessions for Case to get into, but we'll see right now what the energy is like. I can't imagine it's going to be low.
This is Kyle Wright to Ty Prince as the Crusaders have started with the basketball to begin the game. Mary Hardin-Baylor in their road purple, trimmed in gold, black and white. Ty Prince with the fadeaway shot, the 6'5" senior.
And we can
knocks down the first shot.
We can see really early, Ron, they're going to go to their playmakers. They're going to go to Johnson, and they're going to go to Prince.
Frilling for 3! Ooh. Cole Frilling!
I can't imagine that's what they wanted to do, leave Frilling open wide for 3.
Both teams can score it. Mary Hardin-Baylor averaging 88 points per game. The Spartans averaging 84. You got to believe the scoreboard's going to light up a lot tonight. That was Hines with good defense that time on Feely.
Hines might have got away with one on the arm, but they're going to take it. That's probably pretty telling, Ron. They're going to let a lot of contact go.
Kicks to Fowler. 3 was a good look. Missed the shot. Here comes Johnson with the basketball. Josiah Johnson is Mr. Everything. Not only for the Mary Hardin-Baylor team, but for Division III men's college basketball. Fadeaway shot from Cornicker, missed it long. Long rebound, that's Prince. He'll shoot it, but before he does, we've got a whistle and a foul. Foul will go against the Crusaders. Foul's on Luke Feely. Banging bodies as you see Cole Frilling hit the ground. Cole got hit in the thigh. Be a big bruise on that one tomorrow, but Cole could care less if it helps out with a win tonight.
I'm excited to keep watching Johnson play. Right now he's a little unaggressive, I would say, but I think that's just him trying to feel out the game.
Fowler had the drive.
Wow, stays with Case.
Spartan's going to keep it. Bob off the dribble, got what he wanted. Cornicker will inbound it. Wright will defend the inbounds pass. 19 seconds on the shot clock. We are just underway. Minute and a half gone in this basketball game. Good ball movement. Cornicker on a double. In trouble. Boy, how about that pass?
Great move.
What a pass, and Hines lays it up and lays it in.
They're playing with some pressure on defense, but it's really not getting to Case so far. Case is making Mary Hardin-Baylor kind of get into shots they don't want. You can see Cornicker's on the tough Johnson assignment right now. Yep.
They'll say he traveled with a basketball. I think we'll see Griffin on him. I think we'll see Luke Thornburn on him as well.
Absolutely.
Luke will bring some length.
Everything just to disrupt him. Ron, I have to admit, you know, looking at his accolades, he's been in a lot of big games. I don't think this moment's going to be too big for him at all. I think he's just trying to still get comfortable.
Good ball movement. Prendergast, 3 in the air. Crowd's on fire.
That's a big 3 right there. You got your 2 best scorers right now, each hitting their first 3. Exactly what you want to see from Case.
Prince right into Cornicker.
Nope.
Oh, they're going to call him for the block. Boy, that is taking wood for the team. Ty Prince is 215 pounds,
yeah.
6'5", and Griffin 185 on a soaking wet day.
I thought he was there, to be honest. Ron, that's a call he was getting in most of UAA play, but they're not giving it to him right now.
They're wondering if he gets the bucket.
I think they're right. I don't know why.
Discussion is still over whether he gets the bucket or not.
The other 2.
They're going to come to the scorers table, talk to the manager of the officials tonight.
Big call.
And I think they're going to give him the bucket.
Yeah. He should have it. It should probably be a 4 or 8-5 game.
So it'll be 8-4. The question will be whether they make him shoot the free throw again.
There's no way it was on the ground. At least I think we can confirm that.
A discussion is going on right now. What we have right now is an 8-3 game with 1 free throw made by Prince.
And Ron, this is shaping out, you know, we're only 2.5 minutes into the game, and this is an exciting game. The styles match up pretty well as we see this replay right here from Fowler. This will be an exciting game from start to finish.
So it's a made basket plus the free throw. So the call has been changed. It's a made basket plus the free throw.
Yep, 8-5.
So it's 8-5. So it's a 3-point play by Ty Prince. You know, every play, every call, every moment in this basketball game tonight here from Cleveland will be contested, including that. Josiah Johnson went right into the scorer's table. I don't even know if we have a TV monitor anymore. Prince just hit a 3. The monitor is out. So we're going to call this game without a monitor, at least for the moment. Shot blocked by Prince.
And here we can see the pace starting to pick back up. Mary Hardin-Baylor with that 3.
I love it.
Getting some help right here.
We are right in the middle of this action.
Prince is starting to get himself going right now. Wouldn't be surprised if that leads to Johnson starting to get some more open looks too if we have to focus on him.
John Schwartz, the ever-talented sports information director, fixing the monitor for us. Fowler missed it, got his own rebound, ball stolen. Bob on the floor, ball's all over the place, and Wright comes up with it. Game's tied at 8. Wow. 3 minutes and change gone in this basketball game. I almost said football game. That's what it's being played like right now. Hines,
look at how
physicality.
This is a totally different game than the UAA was. The UAA was pretty physical.
Mitch Prendergast!
Big shot by
Knew
Prendergast
it when he
right
shot
there.
It.
Puts him up 11. If he's got another performance in him like he did against Emory, it's going to be a long day for Mary Hardin-Baylor trying to figure out how to guard the Spartans today.
Mary Hardin's going to bring it back out. Prince at 6'5", plays outside a lot.
Now do consider Griffin's guarding one of the toughest players on the team, and he's trying to bring up the ball while being
Hammond with a spin. Boy, good defense by Griffin.
It's going to be,
Mitch with a ball fake, goes against Prince. And credit Ty Prince with some real good defense that time.
I think Mitch would probably want to have that one back.
Right to Feely, blocked by Frilling.
He's got no numbers, but you can see he's already scanning, looking for it. He likes it.
Cole off the glass, rolls, no. Prince knocked out of bounds by Cole Frilling. Cole wants that one back. The smooth operator Frilling doesn't miss many of those. Look at the block.
And they're going to, Ron, they're going to adjust. Obviously, we're only a couple minutes in the game. I think some of those are fouls that both teams are used to getting called. You can see with the looks on each on the players of each team's faces. They will adjust, though. All of us have played pickup basketball. Stuff doesn't get called. They're going to adjust. They're going to play through it.
Coming into tonight, only 16 teams left in all the country in Division III men's college basketball. We've got 4 of them here tonight at Horsburgh Gymnasium.
You see on that replay, that's an NBA Team 3 right there.
Well, look at the look of the ice-cold dagger. Mitch Prendergast, graduate transfer from Mercer, Division I school, Big East school. That young man started in a game against St. John's in Madison Square Garden. Do you think the moment tonight's going to be too big for him? I don't think so. You know, Jack, that's one of the things about this Spartan basketball team all season long. No moment, Jack, has been too big for them.
Yep. And they've been able to adjust and take it in stride. These are moments that they haven't had in the past. A lot of these players, to be honest, Ron, are pulling from their high school experience with success and bringing that in right now. Some players, obviously Griffin, being the head of this team at times with his experience at Middlebury.
This is Prince against Frilling. Soft shot. Boy, he's got a great shot, doesn't he? Got a good look. That's Prendergast with the rebound inside.
And he uses his body very well. You can see how much space he was able to create over the larger Frilling.
Mitch on the dribble. He went down hard. He went into the camera guys. There's 3 of them on that baseline. Mitch going to shoot free throws.
I think we're seeing, in all honesty, Ron, some miscues on both sides on defense. We saw early in the game Cole and Mitch both getting wide open threes. We saw Prince on the other side getting a wide open 3 from Case. Both teams, I still think, are settling in right now. Looks like they're.
There's a discussion on who the foul was called on right now. Foul was called on, the scoreboard says Josiah Johnson. And in the meantime, Prendergast has made both free throws.
That could turn out, as we know, Ron, that could turn out to be a big mistake.
Sure could.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the mistake. If you saw on the replay, he was the one that came in late with Prendergast. Josiah, little stop fadeaway shot, and that's good for Johnson. He's got 2.
I mean, Ron, there's not much to do with that. That's a high-level basket. That's a type. They're going to give him on the hands right there. That's a level, above Division III. We don't see that kind of tough shot too often.
Fouls on 15 on the dribble. That's DJ Kane. It's a good look at Cliff Carroll. Boy, I had a great talk with Cliff after his practice this afternoon around 1 o'clock, just outside Horsburgh Gymnasium here. Cliff Carroll, you'll love this, Jack, as a basketball fan. He spent his 4 years at Texas Tech as a student assistant, learning at the feet of Bobby Knight. Loves Coach Knight. That's Prendergast with another 3.
You can see Coach Carroll right now a little bit annoyed with his team leaving the great shooter open. Mitch doesn't need that much room.
Shot blocked. Whistle on the foul, though.
Got him on the arm, but again, adjustments. He beat him off the dribble. Newt's already ready to come over and help on it. I actually don't know who are they calling? Who they call it on, Ron?
They called it on Frilling. That's Cole's first.
Okay. Newt got him clean on the backside. Both teams right now are pretty aggressive on the glass, trying to alter shots.
This is a fun basketball game.
I mean, Ron, we're barely even 5 minutes into the game.
Gym's packed. Crowd's on edge. Sweet 16, first time in the history for Case Western Reserve against maybe the best team in the country, Mary Hardin-Baylor. And a lot of respect for this basketball team and this program.
Big-time players right now are showing up. We got 10 points for one of their best scorers in Prince. We got 11 points right now for Prendergast.
Jantz draws the
another
D.
one.
Mitch again, ball fake, sets his own shot, missed it short. First miss of the night for Mitch Prendergast.
And we've seen him struggle at times, and he's going to keep shooting them. And seeing him make the first three is a good sign. You know he's not going to lose confidence.
Back cut. Good defense by Thorburn with that length with his arms. Ryan Newton tying it up. Spartan's going to get the basketball back. Possession arrow in favor of the home team.
Yep. And there's still, Mary Hardin-Baylor's still having a little bit of a tough time, I think, getting Johnson involved. You know, he's going to let the game come to him. You can see that in his style of play right now. But I wouldn't be surprised, Ron, if, you know, as the game goes on and teams get worn down, if he starts to come alive more and more.
Kane on Cornicker. Griff looks for a high screen. He gets it. This is Jantz, the sophomore. Banging bodies. Newton looking for a guy. Hunter will shoot it and make it.
Big three. 1, 2, 3 for number 3 right there by Jantz. Puts them back up by 7 right here. They're playing excellent basketball. Ron, talk about peaking at the right time. This is some of the best basketball we've seen them play all year.
Ty Prince has been hard to guard. Mitch doubled down, set up that open look at a 3, missed, and that's Thorburn with the rebound. Here comes Cornicker, eyes up. Prendergast to Jantz, can he make 2 in a row? Missed it short. Johnson with a rebound. Here comes the All-American, Player of the Year in his conference. Many people expect him to be Player of the Year in all of Division III.
Look at that, all eyes on him coming down the floor. But Casey's doing a pretty good job stopping him.
Thorburn's gonna get a foul called with a hand check. Luke at 6'4" with long arms, trying to give some length to trying to guard the All-American.
You can see him though, stone cold. Case is going to keep coming after him, but in all honesty, Ron, it doesn't even look like it's phasing him at all.
Well, why would it? He has done pretty much everything he's wanted to do as a basketball player. He was the American Southwest Conference Player of the Year this year. He was the male athlete in that conference a year ago. So that's not only basketball, that's just
every sport.
Athletics.
Yeah. Ron, was he an All-American at one point?
Yes. And he's expected to be named one again.
Yeah. And you can see
they
on
have
the
2
board.
All-Americans on this team. Ty Prince. Lots of subs right in now for Mary Hardin-Baylor. Coach Carroll told me he would play probably 11, maybe 13 players tonight because he believes from 4 to 11 on his bench, on his roster, from the 4th player to the 11th player, that there's not much difference. He said he looks at matchups and who's got the hot hand. You know, those top 3 players would be Ty Prince, Josiah Johnson, and Carson Hammond.
And you've seen that with the scoring in these past couple games. Those 3 people have been, as you see a 3 right there, those 3 guys have been at the top of their point totals.
19-15. Spartans over the Crusaders.
Calm in the storm right there by Cornicker, taking a lot of heat. Oh, not going to get anything. He's doing very well handling the pressure that they're giving to him in the backcourt.
Kane inside. Defense is good, and Furling comes up with a rebound. Credit Ryan Newton for stopping that drive.
That's a matchup that Ryan likes. They're going to double.
Fowler draws the double team. This is Cornicker. Steal. Down the floor, this is Hearn. Gibson on the layup, shot partially blocked. And they're going to call what? A foul or a goaltender? Both.
No, but it's going to be a foul. I don't know if he got the ball, in all honesty, Ron.
We'll see right here
in the replay. Yeah, he missed it. Missed it totally.
Timeout on the floor, but we're going to keep it right here.
Now, 19-15 game, Ron. It seems like it's going to have a lot of swings. I know Case is up right now. They're going to keep fending off Mary Hardin-Baylor, but we can see right now this game is going to be tight. Both teams are getting shots that they want, and they're making shots. In all honesty, I think most of this game is going to come down to defensive adjustments. How is Case going to be able to stop Ty Prince? Ty Prince is being a menace right now for them, and how is Mary Hardin-Baylor going to stop the combo of Furling and Prendergast?
Here's a look at one of the banners hanging for the first time in the history of this school. It is Welcome to Cleveland, NCAA Division III Men's Cleveland Sweet 16. There are Sweet 16s going on in Marietta, Ohio tonight, at Wesleyan, Illinois Wesleyan, and also at Randolph-Macon in Virginia. Randolph-Macon, the #1 team in the country right now. Marietta, the #2 team in the country. So 2 of the 4 Sweet 16s, Jack, are in the great state of Ohio. At the free throw line, shooting 2, will be Gibson Hearn. Gibson from Cisco, Texas. There's a good look at Cliff Carroll on the right with the cup in his left hand. Hearn makes one and misses one. Spartans up 3. This is Fowler bringing the ball up against Feely. Bob kicks it. Good ball movement. Good defense, though.
Look at that. They're doing a great job. You can see Mary Hardin-Baylor likes to trap. They're in this kind of matchup zone. However, Case doing a good job finding the kickouts when they drive.
Coach Carroll prides himself in defense. Fowler with a floater. Missed it long. They're going to call a foul on Bob. Player control foul on Bob Fowler. Credit DJ Kane for setting his feet and getting in the right spot.
So in reality, even though that looked like kind of an open shot, I can guarantee you that's exactly what Mary Hardin-Baylor wants. They want to get a trap in the left corner. They want that skip, and they know exactly every time that they play, when they get that step, they're going to look in the corner. They were very ready for that. Case is going to need to come up with a counter. Either this wing needs to be exactly ready to shoot the ball and take advantage of him probably trying to run to the corner. Corner's got to be ready to shoot the ball, or they need some more cutting on the backside to take advantage of the double.
Whistle away from the ball. They're going to call a foul on Fowler. That's going to be Bob's second. And we're already in the bonus. Spartans with 17 fouls.
And, you know, Ron, this might be what he needs to start getting going. I've been mentioning it a lot, just because you can see him trying to probe Johnson, that being trying to probe, trying to find his little niche in the game right now to start getting himself hot. Maybe the free throws is what it is, yeah.
He's got 4. It's a 1-point game. Newton off a roll. This is Frilling with the basketball inside, block to Ryan Newton. Ryan's in trouble. He's double teamed. Prendergast working against the D. That defense is in the kitchen of the Spartans. Frilling with an open look.
Big shot.
Cole drops it.
3 ball from Frilling, puts him back up 4.
That is 6 3-point shots made by Case Western Reserve. That one rolls off the front of the rim and drops. DJ Kane.
See, it looks like Cornicker's going back in the game. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, you were mentioning that Mary Hardin-Baylor might go 11 deep. I wouldn't be surprised if Case kind of does something not similar, more opposite. I wouldn't be surprised if they stay 6 or only 7 deep.
Flory's in the game right now, Daniel Flory. He'll get the ball on that pass. He can shoot it. He needs an opening. Frilling, catch and shoot, missed it long.
You could tell he liked the way it came off his hand. Him and Mitch both feeling very, very comfortable right now with their shots at this point in the game.
Johnson with a ball fake. Dribbling into a double team. He'll keep it himself against Frilling. Fade away off the glass, did not go. Back of the rim, rather. Josiah got away with a little clear-out push there to create that shot. Mitch Prendergast lost the basketball. He dribbled into 4 Crusaders.
4 guys, and you saw Johnson was ready to take the charge right there. Very good rotations on their backside.
The cutter and the feed, and it's a made shot by Nathan Stoltz. Good ID that time with the assist from Kyle Wright. Game's tied at 22.
And Ron, this part in the game, I think, is kind of where the 2 teams diverge. I think both teams like to play fast. However, I think to get out of a rut, Mary Hardin-Baylor will probably lean more towards pushing the pace, and I think Case likes to slow it down and get a good one.
Newton will shoot the 3. Did not go. Fowler's tip will not go. Bob saves it. Out to Prendergast for 3, and he got it.
That's his 4th 3 on the day, I believe there, Ron. Yep.
I'm losing my voice already. I knew there'd be a moment in this game where I felt where it sounded like I was just experiencing puberty, and that was it.
Oh, I don't know about that one. Let's see the replay.
Fouls on Fowler. That's 3 on Bob.
Oh, I think he got him on the arm there, but
Bob's going to find a seat on the bench. Hines ready to check back in.
And Griffin as well. Actually, I think we got one. And Thorburn as well. A little bit of a line change. And Ron, Prince is doing a very good job right now. I'm sure, even though Newton's coming off the bench, I'm sure they've done the research. He's had a great previous two games in the tournament. Drenth had a great game, as you mentioned earlier in the pregame, his last game. They are very ready for them right now in the post, and they're ready for their drives. Their defense is tailored to help out with that, but they're I could tell even extra ready for those helps.
Almost a steal by Prince. Prendergast catch and shoot. If that one would have ended, it would have been crazy. Here comes Griffin out to Cole, shoots the three, missed it, air ball.
He rushed it a little bit. You could tell his feet weren't set. He was a little bit surprised that he's honestly, I think, a little bit surprised it got such an open look at the top of the key. A nail play.
Let's look at Hunter Drenth. Hunter, the second-year player out of Revere High School. His first college action, though, because that first year was lost to COVID. Hunter with defense on Prince. Enough to make the miss. Johnson from long range. Wow.
Smooth shot right there. Puts him up, too.
First lead of the game for the number 6 ranked team in the country, Mary Hardin-Baylor. Hunter Drenth will shoot the three. That one's short. Prince pulls down the rebound. Thorburn almost stole it from him, and they're going to call a foul on Luke.
And that's going to be, I believe, a one-on-one.
Oh, yeah.
19 foul, 18 foul.
They're almost in the double bonus.
Yep. And, Ron, they're getting a lot of open looks from three. However, again, we mentioned before about the corner drives. They're falling right into what Mary Hardin-Baylor wants them to do. They want them to take these slightly contested to very contested threes that they feel are open and not take inside layups. I do believe Case has the advantage inside if they're able to figure out a way to take advantage of it.
Well, Coach Carroll said, Cliff Carroll, the head coach at Mary Hardin-Baylor, he said in their second round win over Trinity, it's very hard to beat us, meaning his team, when we contest the threes.
And we're seeing it right now. Case was able to hit a decent amount of them. Right now they're 7 for 15, a percentage that they're going to take, but it's still not enough to be winning right now in this game.
Johnson on Drenth. Back cut. This is Frilling off the glass. They're going to say a charge call on Cole Frilling.
I think he got his feet there. Cole is a little bit out of control. Yep, got there just in time.
Crowd is getting unruly. The fouls are crazy, out of line. 10 team fouls for the Spartans, only 3 for Mary Hardin-Baylor, and Coach McGinnis is beside himself.
I will say, Ron, I do think that was a charge. I think it got there in time. That call was very reminiscent of, and this is what I'm assuming Coach McGinnis is talking about, very reminiscent of the charge call, or actually more the block call that Cornicker got on this end earlier in the game. They're probably going to keep calling that. They're letting a lot of physicality go earlier in the game, but now they're starting to tone it back a little bit, calling a lot more, as you just said, 10 to 3, 13 fouls called already.
So Coach McGinnis in his 6th season here at Case got his team huddled up. This is a moment in the game, Jack, I think you need to be careful with if you're the Spartans, because you've led most of the first half. Mary Hardin-Baylor has now taken the lead, and they've got an opportunity to increase it to 7 if they hit a 3.
Excuse me, Mary Hardin-Baylor right now, and we can see, as we mentioned before, they like to play in the high values. This is a point right now where you feel like they're finally starting to get their rhythm, their legs under them, and we could see a lot of points rattled off. Now, Case needs to, try and stop them, right? The easy thing, play defense, stop them. But, however, they need to figure out on offense how to get slightly better looks and just keep taking these threes.
Hines chased the man with the ball, set up the open look at the 3, and we got a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against Mary Hardin-Baylor, and it's going to go against Johnson.
That's his second.
Johnson quickly out of the game. Kyle Wright will check back in. That's Kyle Wright, number 30 from Texarkana, Texas. He's a junior. Cornicker's going to bring it up.
Used it very well, getting it what's open.
Newton missed it left. Could tell on the release that was not going to go. This is Prince with the basketball. Ty Prince left him open, said, I'll shoot it. Ryan Newton grabs that rebound.
Good board. You know, me being a point guard, I kind of appreciate what Griffin did right there. He felt the defense staying right there, came back to the ball. What are they going to call?
Ty Prince stole it. Who was the foul on? Foul's on Prince.
Yep, right there. Have a little too much contact there. Again, only the 15th foul for them.
Griffin Cornicker, the son of a coach, his father a longtime coach. He has been a very valuable part of this basketball team for Coach McGinnis. This is Jantz with strength out to Cornicker. Hines trying to get position inside. You got a mismatch. They get it to
Great
Bryan,
pass.
and he lays it up and lays it in.
Great take by Cornicker. A little risky going with the jump pass around the baseline, but it paid off for him. And you can see more and more as we keep progressing. Mary Hardin-Baylor's way of trying to neutralize the drive is going to be with these charges. They're very early. They get there at a great timing, and Case is starting to figure that out a little bit.
Little floater. Hines with the rebound. That one did not drop for Luke Feely. Cornicker looking right. This is Prendergast. Mitch on the dribble. 6:19 left, opening half. Tight game, Spartans down 2. Newton draws the defense. Mitch will shoot it, 3 in the air.
Great
Bingo.
play. And that's chemistry right there. If you saw Cornicker set him a screen on the backside for the corner shot, helped them get the open 3 in the corner against the zone. That's great playing right there. And that's his 5th 3, correct?
Yes, it is. Prendergast is 17. He's got the ball. Kicks it left, nobody there. Got excited on that break.
I'm sure he
Brian
wants that one
Hines,
back.
one of the 3 graduate students.
Yeah.
Number 24 in your shot.
No, but Ron, you were mentioning just a couple seconds ago that it was in a position to extend to a 7-point lead for Mary Hardin-Baylor, and right away we're back to a 1-point lead for the Spartans. Look at that effort right there.
Cornicker all over the floor. Prince with a basketball. The push inside, put up a shot, and it's good. He is a tough guy to guard.
That's just
because he can
right
do
there.
a little bit of everything.
He can shoot. He can go to the basket.
This is Hunter into a double team. Hop, skip,
Great
and a
move.
jump. What's that, the crab dribble?
Little left, right Euro. You know, that's the type of move you usually see from a guard, let alone a 6'7" center.
Prince, shot block. Ryan Newton. Listen to Horsburgh Gymnasium.
No, he said. Newton's right there on the replay. Actually hit him twice on the head. He did it so hard.
Catch and shoot on the inbound, left short. Hunter Drent comes down with a rebound.
Big board, and this is a really big lineup they have right now. In they got 3 guys above 6'6". They're getting them into travel, but 3 guys above 6'6". But you know, the bigs that Case have, it allows them to have shooting, to still be able to space the floor. In addition to having a big lineup, and you can see right now they're being able to rebound the ball in particular very well right now against the Crusaders.
Kyle Wright with the basketball with Drent on him. This is Prince. Newton playing some D. Look at that. That was behind the
Nope,
backboard.
they're going to get it. Should be illegal, yep.
That was Larry Bird-like.
Yeah, and you can see right now that Prince is still getting, I would say, a lot of the touches and looks that he's very comfortable with. I know that didn't turn out well, but, a one-on-one post touch with him at the block, I think they're going to take more times than not. Johnson, on the other hand, we're face guarding. Griffin's on him completely, and it's really taken him for the most part of the game. I think he's only got 4 or 6 points. So it showed up, but they're still able to stick in the game.
Cornicker off a Newton screen was freed at midcourt. That screen was set like a defensive end. Prendergast was looking for a foul. He didn't get it. He almost made the shot.
He got a little bit of contact, but not a lot. He's good at that. He's good at creating contact, especially on the shot because he's such a good shooter, but just wasn't able to that time.
Kane with a back cut. Prince looked at him. Now he'll take it himself. Back to Kane against Cornicker. 10 seconds to shoot. Kane will shoot it, missed it long, and Newton down with a rebound.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Coach Carroll's too happy with that shot. I don't think that's what they're looking for. But, you know, a lot of game left to play. A lot of left in this half, to be honest. Very telling with a little over 3.5 left.
This is Newton on the baseline. 8 seconds to shoot. Prendergast from
another one.
Wow.
That's 20 in one half. And you can see the coaching staff is starting to try and think, you know, they're still in the game right now, but they're trying to think of how to adjust to this because they're doing a really good job doubling. Great play right there by Newton. Great hands.
Hammond's pass picked off by Newton. Ryan almost got it stolen. Inside, it's Drent. Reverse, missed. Boy, Hunter kicks it to Hines. He's got a layup.
Got a little overzealous right there. Thought he could get the reverse. Wasn't there, though. Oh.
Kane downhill right now. Going to bring it back out to Hammond and Prince. Prince going to play a little point. 6'5", Ty Prince on the dribble. On the block, Newton cleaned it.
Yeah.
Went off
you could
Prince's
see,
knee.
Excuse me there. You could see he hit it off the knee right there. Newton has a brick wall. Ty Jerome.
This atmosphere is electric,
Sorry,
Jack.
it got to me a little bit there, Ron. I apologize for those at home.
Spartans up 4 with 2:55. I want to take this opportunity to thank the production crew who has brought us games all season long. Kevin and Paul on the cameras. Replay, Shayna Perlman, and then the director all season, men's and women's, Mike Becker.
Now, Ron, we got just under a 3-minute game. 20 points right now from Prendergast, 14 points for, and we mentioned in the pregame, we thought, you know, these experienced players, their top scorers were going to come out and show out, and I think that's exactly what we've seen. Isn't that what you'd say so far?
Yes, well said. We have seen that. And the only thing in the mix right now for Mary Hardin is Johnson. He's got 9 points, but 4 of them have come from the foul line.
Wow, and that's a quiet night. And now that you say it, I forgot the 3 that he hit, that deep 3. And Ron, that's just what experienced scorers do. They just slowly wear you down. I mean, in no way has it seemed like he taked over the game. But 9 points, I mean, he's on pace to have an easy 20 at this point. So, very impressive. They're going to keep going to him in the second half. And I'd be surprised, in all honesty, if we see him in the rest of the first half with him having 2 fouls.
This is Cornicker against that defense. And they're really tying him up. Ball movement. Prendergast going to get doubled. Hammond chasing him along with Kane. Mitch going to shoot it. Missed it short. Hines with the rebound. Bryan kicks it. Hunter Drent. Dribble drive. Little scoop,
Great
and it's
take.
in.
Once again, the little Euro. Able to get a little scoop with the right hand. Very nice touch. And again, I think Case is starting to pick up on the fact that they're very good at taking charges. So using the Euro, using these misdirections, are getting them wide open layups.
Back cut. Boy, Kane was open on the back cut. Or actually, it was Kyle Wright. This is Kane with it. And they're going to say,
so I think they're going to get him on a hook.
You're going to say
Yep,
he
they're gonna
hooked.
get him on a
Yeah,
hook,
he hooked him.
Not a very common call. A lot of the time, to be honest, they let that go, but it was a little, yep, you can see it pretty clearly there.
DJ Kane's second. Actually, scoreboard's got him for 1. So we'll go with the scoreboard. This is Mitch. Too many dribbles. Mitch lost the ball. Griffin's got it back. Good ball movement. Ryan Newton thought about shooting the 3. He's going to lay it up.
Nice.
Drop it in.
Nice take. Very nice finger roll there. And you can see he saw that they were coming for the charge early. Took off a little bit, probably sooner than he would like, but able to get an uncontested layup.
Hammond will shoot it. He can. He made it. He's going to look for a 3-point play. He's been silent, but that young man can shoot the basketball.
Silent, but he did a little bit of silencing, I would say. See the energy a little bit drop there.
The foul was on Newton. That's Ryan's first. It's a good look at Peyton Brooks. Brooks, number 3 from Abilene, Texas. First-year player. Hammond completes the three-point play. Hines wanted it. He's got that mismatch inside against the 5'10" right. They've switched it out. Hunter creates an 18-foot look, missed it. Here comes Mary Hardin-Baylor.
That's a shot he was hitting the other day against Oshkosh. Well, that's a deep one. That's a very deep three.
Well, Hammond's done that before. He practices that shot. I mean, he actually practices that shot. Cliff Carroll does not mind when he pulls up at all to shoot it, because more times than not, he makes it. He's a 49% shooter from outside the arc.
Wow. 49%, I mean, that's pretty rare to see someone at that high of a clip, especially taking shots like that.
Right. 52 seconds left. It's a 2-point Spartan lead.
Interesting timeout call, I will say. 52 seconds left, being up 2. But, if we're being frank, Ron, every possession, as you mentioned earlier, is going to matter. They want to close out this half, I'm sure, trying to extend the lead, not just, hold on to it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they get into a set. Maybe even get Newton a touch. Or actually, Drent's got Hammond on him. Wouldn't be surprised if they maybe try and get him a touch. But
well, it's been Hammond that has brought them back. They were down 7. He's had 2 3-point plays. They're on a 6-0 run.
Right there.
Spartans need a hoop. Drent will shoot it and missed it. Prince with a rebound. Boy, they had the look they wanted. Exactly what you thought, Jack.
Exactly there. It's going to be a 2-for-1 opportunity. We'll see how early Murray. Yep,
Prince
right
with a fadeaway. Rebound by Brian Hines. Hines is so tough inside. 6 rebounds per contest. His defensive rebounds are off the chart. Him and Cole Frilling. Shot clock's off. Game clock's at 10 seconds. Screen for Cornicker. Game clock's at 7. Griffin in trouble. Newton with it. Ryan with a move inside to Drent. Little scoop, and it goes in at the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
That beat the buzzer.
4.
Coach McGinnis says, let's go to the locker room, fellas. He points in that direction. Mary Hardin-Baylor going one way. Case Western Reserve going the other way. And on that little reverse layup by Hunter Drent, we head to halftime. My goodness, Jack, I got to find my voice. 41-37. This is a basketball game.